Hello, YouTubers. Fat Man in the Beard coming at you. We're gonna do a little Blu-ray review today. Got a couple of Blu-rays in the mail today, so we're gonna go over those and talk about them. And I'm also gonna talk about two other DVDs that I really like to see go to Blu-ray and talk about why they probably haven't and why nobody's seen a lot of these. So let's dive into it. First one is the classic Frankenhooker. Not an eight. It came out in the 90s. It came out in 1990, actually. They say it's a 90s movie, but it was made, I think, in 88, 89. If you watch it, it definitely has that 80s feel. Great horror movie. Very funny, very campy. Has a little bit of a feel like, maybe like Reanimator, which it will segue into my next Blu-ray. But this is a really hard one to get a hold of now. Amazon wants $25 for it. I got this on Blow It Out of Here on eBay, which don't get Blu-rays if you don't have to from them. Their packaging is horrible. I'm surprised he's even survived, and it takes forever to get there. But don't hesitate to pick this up. It's a great movie. I think you probably can get it cheaper, but I would just pay the $25 on Amazon and get it before it's out of print and they want $100 for it. So really, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't picked this up, it's a great movie. Let's get to my next one, which is Reanimator, which a ton of people have seen. It's a classic horror. The picture quality isn't much better than DVD, but it is better. Frankenhooker is definitely, the quality of it is much more superior to the DVD and the VHS, so it looks really good. This one looks a little above, and everyone's seen this. It's got some cool features on it, I think, that weren't on the DVD, but it's a great one. This is a really great movie for any horror fan of the 80s. It's just a great movie. You can get this pretty easily on eBay or Amazon. I got this on eBay for $9 and some change, and I think Amazon wants $10 for it or something like that. But great movie, looks really good. Highly recommend it. Get down, Mittens. Mittens is trying to get in the video now. But yeah, definitely recommend those. The next two are DVDs that I wish were on Blu-ray. I'm going to talk about why I think they're not, and why I think they should be. First one I want to talk about is The Burbs with Tom Hanks, which is such an underrated movie of the 80s. One of Tom Hanks' funniest movies. Carrie Fisher's in this. Corey Feldman. This is one of Corey Feldman's last big movies where the movie actually had a budget and A-lister actors. After, I think, around the same time Dream a Little Dream came out. So yeah, after that he kind of faded into obscurity and became a B-lister and did a lot of movies I didn't think were so great. But I love him as an actor, and like I said, Carrie Fisher's in this. Really, really funny. But no one seems to have seen this movie. Hardly anyone has seen this movie. And it's just a great movie. But it's just one of those, it just got lost in the late 80s, and no one saw it, and it just didn't get the treatment it should have. You can pick it up on DVD on Amazon for around $10 to $12, I think. And I think that's why it got lost in the mix of everything in the late 80s, and I don't think it got the distribution it should have. And this really is one of Tom Hanks' funniest movies. But I don't see it getting a Blu-ray treatment right away. It's probably going to take a while for this to hit Blu-ray. But I really do think it's one of those movies that definitely should have been on Blu-ray already. Okay, let's talk about the last one, which this is one of my favorite, probably my all-time favorite 80s movies, besides The Breakfast Club, of course. And no one, I think besides my brother, I have never talked to anyone who's seen this movie. I know there are people out there that have, but I have never met anyone who's seen this, and it's very hard to get on DVD, and that is My Science Project. This came out, I believe, in 1989? Yeah, 1989. And we loved this movie when we were kids. This was a great movie. I don't remember. Yeah, it's PG. No, it's rated R. It's rated R, but it's not that bad. I don't think there's anything to it. There's just some language in it, and some mild violence and gore, I think. But really nobody in this except for Dennis Hopper plays a college professor in this, a hippie college professor and if you know Dennis Hopper, he's just a great actor, and he's so funny in this. But this holds up. This movie holds up today. I mean, this is just a great movie. Great sci-fi 80s action comedy. Great performance. It's just a funny, funny movie that just got lost. I can't stress this enough. This really is a gem, guys. And if you can find it on DVD, I believe Amazon has this, and I think it's kind of spendy. I think it's around 20 to 25 still, and it's out of stock pretty currently, because I tried to pick up a copy for my brother a while back for Christmas, and I believe it was out of stock. But I really would love to see this. This and The Burbs, I think, really deserve a Blu-ray treatment, and I'd like to see some extras from both of them. But if you can find this on DVD, I highly recommend you pick it up. It's a very hard to find, and it's a great movie. It really is a great movie. So yeah, that's it. That's it for my Blu-ray and DVD review. And I'll have. I just got my Loot Crate today. Not my Loot Crate. I already did that video. So mad at Loot Crate. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about that anymore. But I got my Nerd Block today, so hopefully I will do my Nerd Block as well. And also Horror Block should be here this week, so hopefully I'll have that up and going. And I got some other Blu-rays on the way, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks have another Blu-ray review of. I picked up another couple of classic 80s horror movies that I think are underrated. Not super underrated, but they're underrated for an 80s movie. So hopefully I'll have some more videos up this week. I'll hopefully have this video up here in a couple hours, and my Nerd Block up in a couple hours. And so yeah, alright, we'll see you later, guys.